There are no strangers here, only friends you haven't yet met. William Butler Yeats. The quote attributed to William Butler Yeats, the Irish poet, is a warm expression of openness and potential friendship. It suggests that anyone we don't know is simply a friend we haven't had the opportunity to meet yet. This perspective encourages an attitude of sociability and optimism towards new encounters, implying that every stranger holds the promise of a meaningful future connection. By viewing strangers as potential friends, the quote challenges the instinctive wariness and barriers we might typically feel towards people we don't know. It invites a more inclusive and trusting approach to social interactions, advocating for the breaking down of the psychological and cultural walls that can divide people. Yeats's words capture the essence of human interconnectedness and the belief that beneath the surface differences that might make us strangers, there is a shared humanity that makes the possibility of friendship universal. It is a poetic reminder to approach the world with kindness, openness, and the anticipation of new bonds and shared experiences. In the sweetness of friendship, let there be laughter and sharing of pleasures. For in the dew of little things the heart finds its morning and is refreshed. Khalil Gibran. The quote from Khalil Gibran, a Lebanese-American writer, poet, visual artist, and philosopher, beautifully encapsulates the essence of what makes friendships so enriching and life-affirming. Gibran's words from his book The Prophet convey that friendship should be filled with joy, laughter, and the mutual enjoyment of life's pleasures. The metaphor of the dew of little things suggests that it is the small, seemingly insignificant moments and gestures that often bring the most happiness and refreshment to the soul, much like how morning dew refreshes the earth. These little things could be shared jokes, kind words, simple acts of kindness, or the quiet moments of companionship that create the fabric of a deep and meaningful friendship. Gibran's poetic language emphasizes that the value of friendship lies not just in grand gestures or significant events, but in the daily interactions that strengthen the bond between friends. His message is a reminder to cherish and nurture the small moments with our friends, for these are the instances that rejuvenate our hearts and spirits, setting the tone for our daily lives.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more valuable quotes from the legends.
Let us be grateful to people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. Marcel Proust. Marcel Proust's quote is a tribute to those individuals who bring joy and happiness into our lives. He likens these people to charming gardeners, which is a poetic metaphor suggesting that they tend to our well-being and help our innermost selves to flourish, just as a gardener carefully cultivates a garden to bloom. The notion of making our souls blossom implies that the influence of such individuals goes beyond superficial pleasure. They foster growth and enrich our lives in a deep and enduring way. Proust's words encourage us to acknowledge and appreciate the roles that others play in our personal development and happiness. Gratitude, as Proust suggests, is a fitting response to the contributions of those who enhance our lives. His sentiment underscores the interconnectedness of human relationships and the powerful impact that kindness, support, and joy can have on our personal growth. It's a reminder to not take for granted the people who offer us their care, companionship, and love, as they are integral to our ability to experience the fullness of life. Walking with a friend in the dark is better than walking alone in the light. Helen Keller. Helen Keller's quote celebrates the value of companionship, especially during challenging times. The contrast between walking with a friend in the dark versus walking alone in the light metaphorically suggests that the presence of a supportive companion in times of trouble is more comforting and beneficial than being alone during easier times. This quote emphasizes that the company of a true friend provides a sense of security and solace that surpasses the ease of a solitary journey in less trying circumstances. It extols the virtue of friendship and its capacity to make even the most difficult paths bearable. Keller, who faced significant challenges with her disabilities, understood the profound impact of companionship and the strength it can provide. Her words are a powerful reminder of the importance of human connection and the deep psychological and emotional support that friendships can offer. They encourage us to cherish our friends and to be that source of comfort for others as well, recognizing that the light of friendship is a beacon of hope in the darkest of times. My friends are my estate. Emily Dickinson. Emily Dickinson's declaration that her friends are her estate is a poetic way of expressing the immense value she places on her friendships. In likening friends to an estate, Dickinson is saying that the relationships she has with her friends are as valuable to her as material wealth is to others. This metaphor illustrates the idea that friendships enrich her life and provide a sense of wealth that is not monetary but emotional and spiritual. The intangible assets gained from deep and meaningful connections with others, support, understanding, shared experiences, intellectual stimulation, form a treasure more precious than physical possessions. Dickinson, known for her reclusive lifestyle and profound, contemplative poetry, understood the intrinsic worth of human connection. Despite, or perhaps because of, her solitude, she recognized the irreplaceable and sustaining role that friends play in one's life. Her statement is a timeless reminder of the profound impact that relationships have on our well-being and the importance of nurturing them. Remember that the most valuable antiques are dear old friends. H. Jackson Brown, Jr. H. Jackson Brown, Jr.'s sentiment reflects a deep appreciation for long-standing friendships, likening them to valuable antiques. The comparison draws on the notion that just as antiques grow more valuable with age, so too do friendships that have stood the test of time. This quote suggests that enduring friendships, like antiques, carry with them a history and a sense of timelessness. They become more cherished as they age, bearing the marks and the beauty of shared experiences, trials, and triumphs. The value of these relationships, therefore, is not just in their duration but in the quality and depth that come from years of knowing and growing with another person. Brown's words serve as a reminder to treasure and care for these old friendships. They encourage us to view our long-term friendships as rare and irreplaceable treasures, rich with memories and worth preserving with the same care and reverence one might give to a precious heirloom. In everyone's life, at some time, our inner fire goes out. It is then burst into flame by an encounter with another human being. We should all be thankful for those people who rekindle the inner spirit. Albert Schweitzer. Albert Schweitzer's quote speaks to the profound impact that human connections can have on our inner vitality. He acknowledges that there are moments in life when we may feel dispirited or demotivated, as if the inner fire that drives us has been extinguished. It is during these times that the influence of another person can be transformative. The metaphor of the inner fire represents the passion, drive, and zest for life that resides within each person. Schweitzer suggests that this flame can be rekindled through meaningful encounters with others. These can be acts of kindness, words of encouragement, shared experiences, or any form of positive connection that reignites our spirit and enthusiasm. The quote is a call to recognize and be grateful for the people in our lives who inspire us, lift us up, and help us to rediscover our own inner strength and purpose. It also serves as a reminder of the potential we have to be that person for others, to help rekindle the spirit of those around us through our actions and presence. Schweitzer's words encapsulate the essence of human interdependence and the significant role that community and relationships play in sustaining our emotional and psychological well-being. A real friend is one who walks in when the rest of the world walks out. Walter Winchell. Walter Winchell's quote captures the essence of true friendship by highlighting the steadfast presence of a friend during times of adversity. The statement contrasts a real friend with fair-weather companions, emphasizing that genuine friendships are proven not in moments of convenience or celebration, but in times of challenge and isolation. The imagery of walking in when others walk out powerfully conveys the idea of loyalty and commitment. It evokes a sense of solidarity and support that a true friend provides when one faces difficulties. This sort of friend does not retreat in the face of trouble, but instead steps closer, ready to offer help, support, and companionship. Winchell's words are a testament to the depth of connection and the unconditional nature that characterizes real friendship. Such a friend is a rare and invaluable presence in one's life, offering a sanctuary of understanding and acceptance when it is most needed. The quote reminds us to cherish those who have stood by us in our darkest hours and to strive to be that kind of friend to others in return. The only way to have a friend is to be one. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Ralph Waldo Emerson's concise yet profound statement captures a fundamental truth about friendship. It is a reciprocal relationship that requires effort and engagement from both parties. The quote suggests that friendship is not merely about having others around us, but about being an active, contributing participant in the relationship. Emerson's philosophy implies that the qualities we seek in friends, such as empathy, support, understanding, and loyalty, must also be qualities that we are willing to extend to them. To have a friend, we must also embody the characteristics of a good friend. The quote serves as both guidance and a reminder that the cultivation of meaningful friendships is a dynamic process of give and take. It encourages us to reflect on our own actions and attitudes in our friendships and to be proactive in nurturing those relationships. By being a friend, offering our time, compassion, and companionship, we lay the foundation for strong, enduring friendships. Friendship is unnecessary, like philosophy, like art. It has no survival value, rather it is one of those things that give value to survival. C.S. Lewis. C.S. Lewis, in this quote, reflects on the intrinsic value of friendship, comparing it to other seemingly non-essential but enriching aspects of life, such as philosophy and art. He acknowledges that while friendship might not be a necessity for survival in the strictest biological sense, it greatly enhances the quality of life. The phrase, "it has no survival value," suggests that friendship does not contribute to one's ability to meet basic physiological needs or to face survival challenges. However, Lewis quickly counters this by asserting that friendship is one of the elements that make life worth living, that imbue it with meaning, joy, and depth. In essence, Lewis is pointing out that while we can exist without friendship, the presence of friends elevates our experience of life beyond mere existence. This view of friendship celebrates it as a sublime pursuit that enriches the human experience, contributing to our happiness, emotional development, and the fullness of our lives. The quote is a powerful reminder of the intangible but priceless value of forming and maintaining deep connections with others. It implies that the true measure of a life well lived often includes the love, camaraderie, and emotional bonds we create with our friends. The greatest gift of life is friendship, and I have received it. Hubert H. Humphrey. Hubert H. Humphrey, an American politician who served as vice president under Lyndon B. Johnson, expressed a profound gratitude for friendship with this quote. He identifies friendship as the greatest gift of life, which underscores the immense value he places on the relationships he has formed. By referring to friendship as a gift, Humphrey emphasizes that it is something to be cherished and thankful for, a source of joy, support, and connection that is not earned or acquired through effort, but rather given and received freely and generously. The sentiment reflects an understanding that while many aspects of life are fleeting or subject to change, the bonds of true friendship endure and enrich our lives in unparalleled ways. Humphrey's acknowledgement that he has received this gift suggests a personal testament to the powerful and positive impact that friends have had on his life. It's a reminder to recognize and appreciate the people in our lives who provide us with companionship, understanding, and love. Friendship improves happiness and abates misery by the doubling of our joy and the dividing of our grief. Marcustus Cicero. Marcustus Cicero, a Roman statesman, orator, and author, offers a timeless perspective on the effects of friendship on the human condition. His observation encapsulates the dual role of friendship as both a magnifier of joy and a mitigator of sorrow. The quote beautifully illustrates the idea that happiness is enhanced, doubled, even through the shared experiences and celebrations with friends. Just as joy can be contagious, the presence of friends can amplify the happiness we feel by giving us someone to revel in it with, effectively increasing the emotional intensity of the moment. Conversely, Cicero also points out that the burden of our troubles is lessened when we have friends to confide in. By sharing our grief, we divide it, both in the metaphorical sense of reducing its intensity and in the literal sense of having someone to help shoulder the load. Friends provide comfort, perspective, and support during tough times, making our struggles more bearable. This enduring wisdom from Cicero highlights the profound psychological benefits of friendship and the importance of social support in navigating life's highs and lows. It's a reminder that while individual happiness and grief are personal experiences, the presence of friends can significantly influence our ability to cope with life's challenges and savor its pleasures.